Are you wealthy, man? If you're not wealthy, you have nothing to say. Yeah. People here, they think, why should I go and listen to this talk here about Krishna? Yeah, where's the money in it? How is it going to benefit me? Yeah, everybody's thinking material benefit. You know, then nobody cares about spiritual benefit. Oh yeah, can you tell how who is really advanced in Krishna consciousness? Can you tell who's really advanced spiritually? Well, if they got a big following, you know, well, why should we come to Gaur Hari's thing here? You know, what are you? You got 4 people listening. I go to Eckhart Tolle, who has thousands of people. Why do you go there? Yeah. Well, he's got lots of followers. Well, you see, that's proof. So many followers, that's proof that that person is qualified. See, some material wealth. See, the problem, the thing is, it's just like Sudama. A whole kingdom of people believed in illusion. They believed in the illusion that Pundraka, because he was wealthy and he was a king, he was Krishna, he was their God to worship. See? He was their God to listen to. See? That's what he listened to. Okay? Sudama didn't believe that. He didn't say, well, because of that's not the real standard. And because he had devotion and closeness with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was his actual friend. See, you need to have, he had it internally and externally. But a real devotee in this world, you may not see that Lord, and you probably won't. But internally, that devotee has that same closeness with God. See? Therefore, they'll know what's what in this world. They know where the Maya is. They know where the shuck and jive snakes are. Okay? The envious snakes imitating gurus and imitating God. Okay? Nobody else knows. You got to be really close, a real close friend of the Lord to know these things. But to be a close friend, you got to be ecstatic like God. He has to have accepted you, and now I'm going to make my house in that temple there. That fool, I like him. See, people don't know. See, that's why this book is so fantastic, man. This book is the treasure. This is worth more than billions that Bill Gates has. See? Because this is trail knowledge. See? All they got illusions. Oh, look at me, man. Oh, or look, I'm a demon actually. This is what the demons do, man. I'm a demon. I'm a what are these guys called? These philanthropists. They all think, oh yeah, let me tell people what they want to hear. They want to see a good person doing good deeds, and then that'll overturn all the hell I brought to this planet, all the misery I've caused people. Rockefeller was like that. Some guy propaganda said, oh, just go out there and give people dimes, and then you'll change your reputation. Then they'll think you're the greatest person in the world. And he did. See? And they get a big following. See, big following of people who lack knowledge. See? That's the problem. See? That's why if you get people to listen to real devotees, who have real connection with God, the true Lord, see, then they also become strong. See, they become clear, they become intelligent, logical, truly loving and compassionate and empowered to do something special in this world for their welfare of their humanity, and no one else can. These guys, all they do is destroy the world. That's what they do. I mean, that's what demons do. They destroy people, destroy the world. They want to control it. They want to imitate God, you know. Same old, same old. It's always been like that. I have nothing against them. The Lord is using them. You know, he's using them at this time. Give people a chance now. They could listen to these talks. Anybody who is inspired by these talks can listen here, and you'll get spiritually more and more more awake, not woke, not this bullshit woke thing they teach in the world. That's an illusion. No, wake, not woke. Woke, waked, woken up. See? You know, spiritually enlivened with the truth, man. You live in a vibrant life, vibrating on the highest level. Okay? You'll be the string. You won't need a vina. You'll be that string of the Lord. You know, he'll be vibrating that frequency. People need it, man. They need to hear the truth and be set free like Jesus said. You know? It's why that teaching is applicable to all spiritual people. The truth will set you free, man. And not just the truth that the demons are they're jerking you around. Yeah, because you're being jerked around by the demigods. You're just like a puppet by them too. They're teaching, misdirecting everybody. Also, they don't direct them here. You need to find a real devotee who has transcended this material illusion. The demigods, all they do is tell you to do good deeds, and that's the highest thing. Yeah, or go that's the highest thing. No. It's still misdirection. People need to find real devotees who have realized the transcendental Lord, supreme personality of Godhead. That's the association the world needs. I don't care what religion you're from. You could be a Muslim, Christian, a Vaishnava, a food service worker, a lousy housewife. Okay? You can all get this eternal relationship with God because that's dormantly within you and within everybody. It's universal, and it's the end all be all of all goals. It's summum bonum of all human life, for demigods, demons, or anybody. Yeah. So that's why ultimately you need to associate with the truth. See, this gets you out of fruitive activity. You come here and you listen to these talks. They're so attractive. I mean, even attractive to me. I mean, come here and discuss these things. It's just like, who the hell could, who the heck could work all day and night and only do that? You know, you'll work and get your needs and what you need in this world, but to spend all your time working and feeding a family and making a family, especially at this time, you know, can you imagine people trying to make families now? You, even the Bible says you're foolish. Oh, woe unto those at these last days now, these times, last times, woe unto those who have children and they're, you know, birthing children. You're gonna feel a lot of sorrows, man. They're killing your children, they're stealing them. You know, 400, do a Google search. 450,000 children went missing this year. This year, that could be one of yours. Why? The demons are out doing their thing. These are the people you worship and believe in. They've been tricking you and lying to you, murdering you, murdering people. What did Jesus say about, what did he say about the devil? You've been a murderer from the very beginning. You murdered yourself, your everybody. That's what the shadow potency does. It kills our soul. It covers it up. You can't kill the soul, but you can cover it real good. Okay? That's why you need to meet the real devotees who are awakened. They're woke. They're really woke, transcendently woke. Yeah, they wake up our spiritual intelligence. Yeah, very necessary association. Yeah. See, wealth alone will be considered a sign of a man's good birth. You notice that? Hey, man, this was written ultimately it was written 5,000 years ago. You know? Things haven't changed, especially now. It's really you listen, you hear this verse, you hear it, and then you see it. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. If you got money, man, you got a good birth, man. You're a high birth because you got money, your wealth, you got material money. And actually, those people are the lowest in the kingdom of God. If you're wealthy, but you don't have the wealth of bhakti, you're the lowest person because you got a big cocoon of that pride. Hard to crack it. See? Proper behavior and fine qualities. See, a sign of man's good birth, proper behavior and fine qualities. See? You see these people, oh, he has a lot of money. That's proper birth, man. Fine qualities. See? Very nice. He's hypocritical, lying to you, deceiving you. Oh, he's a good person because he got a lot of money. High birth, man. He's lying to you, cheating you, deceiving you. Oh, he's the great person. I want to listen to him. I want to follow his word. Good breathe. Don't breathe in the fresh air. I want to follow his word. Because he's got a lot of money. He must know more than me because I'm just poor. Tell you, this is the world. These are devotees. I'm going to tell you, you don't think, I met a devotee in Mayapur and she read Radhanath's book, glorifying, I lived in a cave and I did this and I did all these, see how great I am, basically, You can read the books right there. And she goes, oh, Gohar, there's no hope for me. I can never be like that. I can never live in a cave. I never can be austere like Radhanath. There's no hope for me. This is your teachers, man. Teaching you the wrong thing, man. Not teaching you about the real mercy of the Lord because they ain't got it. They don't got it. They teach you the wrong thing. You got to be superstar devotee to attain God. Baloney. You just got to receive the mercy where the mercy has been received and transmitted. First you get a receiver. It's like a ball, right? Let's like a football game in America. Those little cylinders they throw. Oh, I got the ball, man. That's bhakti, man. I got the ball. I got the ball. Yeah, where are you going to pass it? I'm just going to keep the ball. No, let's pass it to a team member. Let's make team members, man. Yeah, pass that ball. That's Krishna, man. You pass that bhakti to the other person. Grab it, man, and they're running to the goal, man. So you got two on the thing. They're working together, man. And they pass the ball to somebody else because somebody's blocking them. Fighty bhaktas are blocking them, man. They're trying to get the ball. They make you fumble it, man. Drop the ball. No, and you pass it to another member, man. See, and then you reach the goal. See? And everybody's got Krishna because he doesn't leave. Once you get him, man, he stays. What's wrong with God if we have the right to have material opulence and richness? I think we have the right to get fruits of the earth and enjoy them. Good question. Thank you for standing up. All right, what's wrong with God if we ask the right to have material opulence? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, go for it, man. You want riches and material opulences from the Lord? Hey, you're one of the Bhagavad Gita. I think you read that, right? You're one of the 4 types of persons. Congratulations, you're a pious person. Hey, Paulo, hey, you're one of the 4 types of persons who come to the Lord for wealth and opulence. Okay, wonderful. Hey, I honor your piety. You probably won't be sticking around here very long, Paulo, I don't think. Maybe, if you're lucky. Because here people are really here for the Lord, because they want Krishna, and satisfied with what they have. Usually people who want money, they come to the Lord. You'll come here and maybe, oh yeah, can I get money and wealth and all that? And then you don't get money and wealth and all that because the Lord thinks, oh, that's a hindrance for you're coming to Gohari. All they want is ecstatic love and devotion, and you're coming to the wrong place. So I'll probably send you Radhanath or Jaipataka or somebody out there where you can get guruship. or somewhere. I don't know. Christians, they're big on being wealthy. Jets, they like jets. Some of them. So there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just the kind of what you want. We're here promoting spontaneous love of God. You know? Yeah. So, and if the Lord bestows some wealth on you, great. Okay, fine. If He doesn't, okay, well, fine. If He bestows good health on you, okay, fine. If bad health on you, okay, well, maybe that's going to help you. We have people here, they probably wouldn't come here unless they had bad health. I'm telling you, man, that's the way the Lord works here. It says, one lady said, unless I was an addict, I would not get my superpower. To her, superpower was to be able to serve God. She said, because I was an addict. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have come here. She knew it. Yeah. The main thing is bhakti. Yeah. It's just like a lot of people wouldn't serve Krishna unless they became gurus. You think most of those gurus would never be in Krishna consciousness if they were just a rank and file. They so much desired it so badly that the Lord gave it to them. Okay, you can be a guru for the masses, but it's not real guru. You're not really a real guru. You're just plain doctor. You don't really represent Vrindavan, do you? You come here, we'll teach you very quickly, very easily what it is to be a representative of Vrindavan. And you don't have to be a superstar Vaishnava who lived in a cave for 10 years. You'll be getting the real information. Oh yeah, just come. The real information. Come and associate with real devotees here. Yeah, they got real devotion. Associate with Johan and Lalita Ganga. Associate with all those devotees who have faith here in what we're doing and feel this devotion growing in them. Feel this enlivenment and attraction for hearing really truthful conversations that dispel all kinds of illusions. Now that's now that's intelligence. Now that's where you're going to find true love. Okay? So you get the point here, Paulo? See, and law and justice will be applied only on the basis of one's power. You notice that going on in this Kali Yuga? Law and justice is based on the barrel of the gun. See? Law and justice is not really law and just here in this world, because demons are running. They're not just. They're corrupted. Have you noticed our politicians, how corrupt they are? Do you think Nancy Pelosi is somebody that has really got your good interest in your mind? If you do, you're really an illusion. You think Biden has your good interest in your mind? He's destroying the whole country. That's his job. That's what his empowerment is. Just go around and fumble everything, break everything, because they want to do a new world order in this world. It's not what they think. This is the new world order, man. This is God's game plan. They just think they're going to control everything. This is like, it's all in a Bhagavatam. Hiranyakashipu thought, I'm going to take over the whole universe, man. I'm going to own everything. I'm going to be immortal. See? And he appeared to like he was making progress in that. He took over the whole world and everything. But then the Lord in 1 second overturned it. See? just overturned it. Showed he had more intelligence than Hiranyakashipu, which is the shadow. See? And showed the whole universe, oh, you want immortality? Listen to Prahlad Maharaj. I came because of him. He is speaking truthfully about the only thing important in this world. This is what you Vaishnavas over there in the Vaidhi Bhakti sector of ISKCON and Gaudiya Math and Gaudiya Smriti, you place all so high dollar on following, rules and regulations, following gurus who have not realized Krishna. Okay? But the Lord says, without pure devotional service, this is in Adi Lila, we just read this yesterday. Without spontaneous love of God, which is here, which people can get here very easily without a lot of troubles, without this spontaneous, intimate love of God, the whole, that world, universe is useless. The whole universe is useless with it. And that is the experience of a real devotee who gets spontaneous love of God. Everything else is bull pucky. In comparison, everything else is insignificant. Okay? This opens the reality, eyes to reality. Otherwise, we're all blind, deaf, and dumb. I mean, really dumb. Dum-dums. The most intelligent people think in the world are dum-dums, deaf and blind. And people who are deaf, dumb, and blind are listening. Ooh, this blind person. Oh, this rich person. See how the Bhagavatam opens your eyes? Okay? We're all glorifying ignorance. Ignorance. People, lifeless people, demons often, even demigods. Demigods and demons mean nothing to a devotee. Oh, preaching mode of goodness, so what? Preaching, building hospitals, saving bodies. You can save 1,000,000 bodies, but no bhakti in any one of them. The Lord says, useless. So you want to know what the real world order, the real new normal is this: intimate, ecstatic relations with God. This is what his order. He's going to order everything like that. That's this Kali Yuga, golden age. Otherwise, what is this new world order thing? You get a bunch of demons in charge and make all people and everything sit into these little cloisters, little boxes, and all they do is live in the metaverse. Come on, man. Do you think that's God's plan? You think he just uses these people to do these things to break down what has been, so he can create a really wonderful new world order. World ordered like this. What do you need? A government? What? Radha and Krishna is your government. Man, love of God. Then you'll treat yourself and you treat others right. What do you need to be governed strictly, and to do everything? Everything will be new. There's already renewable energy everywhere. Tesla already created it, and the demons, no, we can't have that free energy. Tesla already did it. No free energy. We got to tax everything. See, this way they think is all this hard work. See? And it keeps going on because people have to learn this lesson. Stop listening to people who are illusion. Stop making them your leaders. See? How do you stop doing that? Well, you got to listen to those who have a close relationship with God. Listen to the devotees who are the first fruits of spontaneous love of God. You can see that these persons are very close to the transcendental Lord that usually we can't see. They got an invisible friend that's very powerful. It makes them very happy, very intelligent, very potent. Yeah. All right. Law and justice will be applied only on the basis of one's power. See? So now, turn that around. See, that's the shadow. See, that's why it doesn't work very good. Not even in the mode of goodness. That's law and justice will be on the barrel of a gun. We're going to force you. Because we're so unjust, we have to lie to you and deceive you to get you to follow what we say. It's so bad and bad for you. It's so diabolical. And we're going to force you, you know. Otherwise, we'll stick you in the FEMA camps or whatever else they got planned. Put you in jail even now. Oh, you don't want to pay your tax because the you don't like the chemtrails they're using all that money for to kill people and destroy them and dim out the sun and destroy the environment and all these weather weapons they've defined, all these things they use. Everybody, you don't want to support that, we'll put you in jail for 40 years, man. You don't want to support. This is this world. And nobody sees it. Well, not very many. Well, some people see it. See? So law and justice is in the barrel of a gun. Force, deception. See, law and justice. We're hypocrites, and we lie to you. See, we just say we're going to be just. We say but we're not really just. Lucky it wasn't a coconut. So men and women will live together merely because of superficial attraction. That's going on. You see a lot of that. Sex and business will depend on deceit. See? Deceit, deceiving people. Womanliness and manliness will be judged according to expertise in sex. And a man will be known as a Brahmin just by wearing a thread. We see all that going on. Huh? That's why they become sannyas and Brahmins. So you see me, I'm very intelligent. Go follow my ideas. Follow my lead. Follow what I say. See, because I'm a great scholar. Because you see my thread? See my threads? See? Threads. It's all threads. Nothing but threads. A lot of threads. Yeah. And this is a good one here. Yeah, a person's spiritual position will be ascertained merely according to external symbols. You notice our preaching's always about that, isn't it? I always say, look at the internal symbols. What's symbolizing? What's a symbol? See, symptom symbolizing. See, one's real spiritual advancement. This is this attraction to the holy name. Okay. Oh boy, another distraction. Music. Might have to end the class now. Either it's dogs or loud music. See, external symbols. And isn't that how people are looking? That's why, Prabhupada and Bhakti, they taught Vaidhi Bhakti to start things off, because people are impressed by externality, external ceremonies, external symbols. See? Not the internal symptoms and symbols. See? What is symbolizing this person's spiritual advancement? Ecstatic devotion, attraction to the holy name. That's it. Okay? True knowledge, the essence of knowledge. That's gotten by revelation and realization. And you could see it's different than study, external study, see? And parroting verses not that you don't even understand or know. And on the same basis, people will change one spiritual order to the next. See? It's like to Varnashram Dharma. That's why you got to go deeper, man. It's not just that. Oh yeah, I'm going from Varna, what do you call, brahmachari to household life, and then to this. That's spiritual. Not yet. It's just some material system to help you along the path, but it's not spiritual yet. You're just changing your cloth and changing your external habits, you know, getting maybe physically purified. All right, it's fine. Okay, but ultimately, see, this is a book about the confidential truths, about the internal symptoms. So, because all ultimately we have to hear is those who understand deep truth. Okay? Understand the essence of truth and hear that, and then we're not misdirected, not taking slow paths. You know, that's why you got to get fed up with Varnashram Dharma at some point, like Veda Vyas was. He's fed up, man. I'm not happy in my heart. And then Narada Muni, ecstatic devotee, comes and says, write the Bhagavatam, the real Bhagavatam, the confidential thing. Don't see, even now, most people don't hear real Bhagavatam. They're not hearing the confidential truth. They're hearing the glories of Varnashram Dharma. That's where the Bhagavatam started. He was unhappy. He wrote all about Varnashram Dharma and was unhappy. So when you get to that point, come see us, and then you'll really live. If you think, oh, he's talking about how bad Varnashram Dharma is, I'm not saying it's bad to move on. That's all I'm saying, man. Are you ready to move deeper? Yeah. Are you passive devotee? Are you still, want to, they're going to take you to Vrindavan and they can't? You believe that? What's not much difference in believing them and believing Fauci and Bill Gates? They promise things they can't deliver. See, real devotee, real link in the disciplic line, if they say they can liberate you by their preaching, you will be liberated, you will feel it, you will experience it. If your world turns into a spiritual reality like theirs, well, hey man, you found the real guru. If ecstatic devotion begins to awaken in your heart, or you feel good progress toward, then you found the real path. A person's propriety will be seriously questioned if he doesn't earn a good living. And one who is very clever at jungling words will be considered, see, clever, juggling words, juggling the screws. See, or the new age even. They juggle these concepts, words, and they're all, they have no basis. See, no basis. What is the basis for the real words? The words of life, the words of God are based on scripture. but based on revelation of Scripture, based on realizing these verses, based on hearing from devotees who have intimacy with God, and God whispers the purport of these things to them. See, that's real scholarship. Yeah. See, real scholarship is a person who worships the Lord in ecstatic devotion. Okay? And what they understand is real scholarship. Very simple but truthful statements. If you don't get revelation, man, you're no scholar. All you do is juggling the scriptures. That's what they are doing, all of them. They don't know the purpose of the scriptures. They don't know, they don't feel it, man. They don't feel the truth. They don't realize, the intimacy with God. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. A sacred place will be taken to consist of no more than a reservoir of water located at a distance. And beauty will be taught as a hairstyle. The goal of life will be filling one's belly. One who is audacious will be accepted as truthful. All these things we see. Audacious. See? These audacious persons, the politicians, you notice how audacious they are? So audacious. But if you're under the whammy, you believe their word, you're hypnotized. You can't see how audacious they are to say what they say and do what they do. See? Okay. So as the earth thus becomes crowded with a corrupt population, whoever among any of these social classes shows himself to be the strongest will gain political power. See? And that's how it is, now. Because people are blinded. See, they're blinded by this Kali Yuga. Now, the good news is, Lord Chaitanya is here, his devotees are here. Who's ready to listen? See? Who's ready to wake up? Who's ready to become empowered over this situation? Okay? Who's willing to chant in association with devotees? Who's willing to come to these lectures where we discuss these things? Who's willing to hear the real truth? Truth that these religious leaders can't tell you in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math and Gaudiya Speak. Truth that these persons can't show you. They don't have the ability to show you what is the truth. They can't show you their relationship with God is really true and close and all that. See, therefore you just listen to illusions. Well, anyway, this is the good news. This is the transcendental news. Come every day, Facebook Live, and listen to real truth. Chant with us. Develop this ecstatic, intimate relationship with God quickly. What else is there? Your life will be a success. You'll get what the man of the year, Elon Musk, can't get. Okay? This is your man. This is the world's man of the year, who's going to implant a chip in the back of their heads or in front of their heads. Upload their consciousness to a computer. That's your man of the year. If you don't have, devotees in your life who bring you to the man of a lifetime. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the man we need in our lives. Devotees come, they represent that Lord, truly, genuinely, honestly. Yeah, they represent that. They're your rep, you know? Then you get that relationship in the line, and then you represent that for the world, for others. They need this knowledge. They need this relationship that you're getting here. Many have got it here already. Listen to this. This is already taking place. Harassed by famine and excessive taxes. Isn't that coming down the pipe? It's already here for many people. Okay. See? Harassed by famine. Food shortage is on the way. Only a matter of few months. Oh, they're working hard. You know, they're telling these people this is a controlled demolition, my friends. The people there on the ships are being told, they can't believe it themselves. They're being told, hold back. Don't come into port. They want this. This is part of the plan. Demons think it's their plan, but it's actually God's plan, ultimately. God is thinking it's time for these people to fast. It's time for them to be excessively taxed. You know why? There's a reason. Because they believe in those people. They don't believe in the real devotees of the Lord. They won't listen to them. They don't believe in the Jesus Christ. They don't believe in those who represent him. They don't believe in a real Vaishnava who represents the real Radha and Krishna. They don't believe. Therefore, even the Vaidhi Bhaktas are having problems. Even their gurus are falling down, telling them to go line up for the death shot, the clot shot. They're pulling stuff out of people you wouldn't believe, man. Strings of clotty stuff that doesn't, unbelievable, man. All this stuff is going on, sweeping it under the rug. The people, even here, they don't even in our Sangha, they don't even want to see it. I like to see what's really going on, personally. I like to see, yeah, this is Bhagavatam. Yeah, this helps my faith. It says, hey, man, I ain't going to believe anything they believe. I'm not going to believe all the masses are coming in, believing all this shit that's going on. I want to see the real facts, what's really going on here. That's the purpose, isn't this? Isn't that per 12th canto, to know what's going on? There's an old saying, know your enemy. Know that they're your enemy, man. Okay? Know your enemy. And it's not really an enemy for a devotee. It's just like, hey, just know what you're up against, man. It's like, hey, man, person is hypocritically telling you to do something. You don't have to listen. Oh, I see. You're just hypocritically trying to get me to do something that's not really good for my body. Okay, I won't do it. That's all. You don't have to judge them. He's doing his job. He's doing a job. Everybody's a servant of the Lord, even the demons. You'll see ultimately the new world order will be love of God, man. Devotion to Krishna. Read that kind of new world order. Prahlad wasn't thinking his father was his enemy or friend. Yeah. Nothing in the material world. Nobody is your enemy. To a devotee, nobody's your enemy and nobody's your friend. Not in the material world. But you can be a real friend and you can make real friends. That's what we do here. We got real friends coming here. Real relatives. People are awakening their bhakti, their devotion. Now you're becoming a real eternal friend of devotees. See? That's what we're here for. Everybody's an orphan. Everybody in the world, 99.9% of the people are orphans, and they're in illusion thinking, oh, this is my family. Oh, yes, my family is these five people, and everybody else is an outsider, but these five people. Okay? Well, you got to make those 5, 10, 20 people who are real devotees of God, who have real devotion to the eternal Lord, your real family. See, now you got eternal family. See, all this other stuff is illusions. You'll die. You get a new family because you're attached to material family, material bodies, material relationships. You like to talk about nonsense and going on in the world, things that make no spiritual sense. Let's just talk about the thing, the weather, man. Let's just talk about, you know, uh, things that have no relation to the soul. Let's use this voice to pollute our consciousness. Oh, this is good. Let's go and listen to this loud, lousy rock. You ever see? I walk down the street here at night, and the people, they're in these loud disco, boom, ba boom, ba boom. Let's go into this and hear the boom, ba boom, ba boom. They call that intelligence, and they pay all their hard-earned dollars to go to these discotheques and boom, 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 boom. You can't even think straight. And then they got to talk insanity, and they say I'm insane. Insanity, totally. People sit around talking about, oh, she said this and he did this and he said this, he and she and he and she and I and me and mine and he and she and I and me and mine. Complete illusions. But the devotee, what do? I feel a lot of energy, man, talking about Krishna, talking about truth, talking about the way things are. Yeah. Conversation has some substance, man. Get people out of illusion, man. So isn't it funny? This is all coming to pass in many ways. Harassed by famine and excessive taxes, people will resort to eating leaves, roots, flesh, wild honey, fruits, flowers, seeds. Probably good for us to start eating seeds and fruits and flowers and stuff like that. Struck by drought, they will become complete ruins. Isn't that, you see droughts have all this stuff have. And with technology, it looks like everything is speeded up. They says Kali Yuga is supposed to be, coming to like 465,000 years, some long time. But we're really early in the Kali Yuga, and all this stuff is happening now. Why? Special one, because of technology. Because of Lord Chaitanya. So everything has been speeded up. Even Jesus spoke about this. The Lord said the Lord is speeding this stuff up for the elect. All these things you're seeing here are already happening. It shouldn't be happening this fast. Already we're going to be seeing, you could see down the pipe, man, famine, droughts, excessive taxes, people being driven out there are already people, they're going out to the forest to live. A lot of people, mainstream people even, they're going to the off the grid. They want to be independent of the government. They see the government screwing them down, screwing everything. So the citizens will suffer greatly from cold, wind, heat, rain, and snow. Even if you have a house now, look at back east right now. Look at those storms. These are unusual. Okay? These are created by technology. If you really go into it, you see these are all weather weapons. It's not natural. What they're doing is not natural. It's not nature. It's the demons have got technology. See, usually the demigods are better. They cause a disturbance and stuff like this, but it's usually because of different sins and things people are doing or whatever. Just. But the demons, they're in on the act now. Now this is double the suffering. So again, Kali Yuga. So is this a negative thing? A lot of people might, oh, Gora, you're so sad about it. I mean, no, this is good news. You can come to the Association of Devotees, get purified. Are you tired enough of that you want to be, in that state? You want to be ruined? Yeah, devotees, we may be withheld in this and that, but we're not ruined because we have a relationship with the transcendental Lord, the eternal Lord. So you can ruin our bodies, so what? The chemtrails are always doing something for us, our bodies. But you can't ruin the soul. Not with faithful devotees around. Yeah, this is all, Lalita, this is all their weapons. The demons, they're in charge. They have they know all. They've been doing this for years, and they're getting really good at it. That's why they're doing all this stuff now. They're making the move. See, so again, this is under the direction. Everything is controlled and owned by the Lord. See, controlled under the full control of the Lord. See, Veda Vyas, when he realized the Bhagavatam, that should be your guru, is a devotee Bhagavat who has realized the Bhagavatam. Okay? They see everything is controlled and owned by the Lord. Veda Vyas saw that potency and the material potency, okay, was all side by side under the full control of the Supreme Personality of God. Okay? This is a devotee's view. You can get that view here. That's where you'll find peace, in that truth. Okay? When you go into the truth, you find peace. You're in the eye of the storm, the eye of the hurricane. There's peace there. Everybody's being swirled around because of ignorance. They're caught up in the winds. See, these are in the eye. See, the true eye. See the eye, the big eye. The big eye is, man. He's the big ego, the real ego. And our duty is to be, if you want to be happy, is to serve that Lord, man. What else can we do? Just keep serving, overcome all our limitations and our obstacles and our addictions and our problems and everything by just being in the Lord as much as we can, as much as we're able to. Pretty simple. See, tormented by quarrels. See, there's a lot of quarreling going on. Demons, and it's always demons and demigods are quarreling. And so I'll look at Facebook. Look at all the things, all these quarrels between the demons and demigods. Hunger, thirst, disease, severe anxiety. We see that hunger, disease. That's happening many places, and also severe anxiety is already on tap. Man, severe. You know how many people have committed suicide already? They're worried about this COVID thing, and look at the suicide route is through the roof. The addictions are through the roof. See, and the poor people don't know. You know how many people, if they had this knowledge, they wouldn't commit. There would be You would be thanking, oh, thank God that we're here at this time because I found my way. I found home. I found my immortality. Oh, now I'm realizing what it is to be in God and God in me. Oh, I can see it clearly now. The rain is gone. All the obstacles are not in my way anymore. Man, everything becomes turned around. Your life gets turned around. You're understanding everything. You find true love. What else is there? Yeah, finding true love. See? All because I'm in this Kali Yuga, and it's so severe now. Yeah. The maximum duration of life for human being Kali Yuga will become 50 years. Do you see how that's been sped up? Right now, people usually live to 80 and 90. That's finished. Most of the population has gotten that already. You're not going to live past 50, my friends. Already people, devotees, one guy had a heart attack, devotee, Vaishnava, and I'm sure he took that. Age 50, and they don't put it together, think, oh, he just died. Oh, it's so uncommon. Oh, yeah. Did you get the shot? Nobody asked that. What? What's that have to do with anything? Oh, you don't know? You don't know that 400 people just fell over, athletes fell over 400, and probably more as we're talking are falling over on their faces and dying in 1 year from, what's that about? I could go on and on about that, but I'm not. That's just, if you want to do research, do research. Don't be stupid. People are you're so dumbed down and stupid. You know? This is the Kali Yuga. It's made people really dense. Can't even ask questions. You know? Oh, can you imagine this stuff like misinformation? People can't figure, oh, that's misinformation. You should just believe the one world government. Oh, the one world health organism. They know everything. Yeah, they know exactly what they want you to know. And they want you to only know that and nothing else. Everything else but their opinion is misinformation. Can you imagine people are believing that? But that's how dumbed down the world is in this Kali Yuga. So-called intelligent people are believing, oh yeah, misinformation. How can there be any misinformation? That's misinformation, is what they're saying is misinformation. You're missing information. See, they're telling you the truth in a wrong way, in a way that's deceiving you. Oh, this is misinformation. See, in other words, you're missing the information. Miss the information. Miss it by listening to my word. See, my hypocritical, lying tongue. Yeah. Be misinformed, man. Let me misinform you. Listen to all the mainstream programming. Misinformation. Listen to this and obey, comply. Kali Yuga, man. You can overturn that. You can become smart again. Come and associate with devotees. Come chant with us every day on Facebook Live. Yeah. You'll overcome all these people deceiving you, including your gurus and teachers out there, these liars and cheaters and deceivers. We'll prove it that they're lying, cheating, and deceiving you. If you come here, if you're ready to bear the truth, are you ready for the truth? Or you want to go get your injection? Go there if you want your injection. Be gone. Come here if you want to be injected with real information, real understanding. What's really going on in the world? The real news. This is real news. This is beyond the real news, actually, of the world. They say newscasters, reporters should be without bias. This here is the least biased news you're going to get. You know, I'm not biased against the demigods or the demons. I'm not their side or any of their sides. But truth is truth, man. What are the demigods really doing? What are the demons really doing? And where is it all going? Where is all this world going? What is it all about? What is nonsense? What makes no sense and what makes real sense? See, what is temporary of this world called illusion because it's temporary, and what is eternal? So, real news, completely real. Let's get real. Let's get real. What is this life all about? Yeah. What is the heart at? Where is this going? What is the real game plan, man? Not just the superficial level. Even this, oh, the demons want the one world order. Well, so what? There's another game plan, a deeper agenda. Their agenda is superficial. Okay? What's and the demigods want, we want the order restored back into the demigods' hands. But what is God's agenda? Nobody cares about that. Nobody knows what that is. Well, I care about that. I want to know, man. Anybody else wants to know? Here, and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. We got this wonderful book, Srimad Bhagavatam, on a little cell phone, man. A great store of value here. This cell phone is of dollars that this Billy Boy Gates has. Yeah, man, we're headed back to Eden, man. That's this Kali Yuga is very special, man. This Chaitanya doesn't just come small mission. This is a big mission. He's the avatar for the whole age, for the whole 40. You think there's going to be a Kalki coming? No, this is already here. This is how we Kalki this Kali Yuga. People think a Kalki is going to come here and with on his horse and just with slashing with a sword. No, we're going to slash all the illusions here. It's the beginning, man. The beginning of Lord Chaitanya's slashing of illusion, man. Slashing people. It's illusions. It's the sword of truth, man. And those who are, they'll go. They don't need the elation. See, you're corrupted by all this stuff, and you won't listen to the real roaming around in the world, teaching about Jesus and Lord Chaitanya, and about devotion. Very important, most important. Then you'll go, Lord. Well, that's Kalki on his horse is in the needle. He'll just needle you out of here. Doesn't have to go on a horse and slay. Why does he have to go and do all that? No, he's just in the needle, man. Take your clock shot and go. And you will. You'll see. Already people are going. They keep sweeping it under the rug and all that stuff. Yeah. Sorry, can't sweep it. Ultimately, everybody, even this cop that was with me the other day, he was saying, man, I tried to do the right thing with the government all my life and they're cheating me. Yeah, well, there you go. Great realization, my friend. Yeah, you'll be gone. And he said, I can't even barely walk. I feel like, yeah, I said, yeah, well, that's it, man. Your arteries are being clotted up. And don't think anybody here that said, well, it's not okay. Well, you might have gotten the placebo. Lucky you. Probably Krishna helped you. Not everybody's getting the placebo. I won't too bay listen. Thanks. I want to be. I want to. Listen, I don't know what he means. Does anybody know what he means? See, by the time the age of Kali ends, the bodies of all creatures will be greatly reduced, and the religious principles of followers of Varnashram be ruined. Already Varnashram is being ruined, man. You know, most of the leaders are corrupt anyway. We need something stronger. That's why the Lord came. The Lord is very kind. You come here getting very quick real revelation and realization of ecstatic devotion. You can get this. You can go through the purification to get it quickly. People doing the Varnashram only, it's not strong enough. They got to move on. Yeah. They don't have the right understanding. Even this guy on Facebook, this guy, he's criticizing my preaching, I notice. He's saying, oh, see, don't listen to Gohar, he just has dreams. And then he gets Prabhupada's thing up. Yeah, saying, you see, Prabhupada said this about dreams. See, take things out of context because he's a Varnashram robot, basically. He's just tell me what to do, you know, give me rules and regulations. Let me promote his eternal religion. Oh, so you can't understand this level. See, it's not strong enough. And what happens? You end up criticizing real devotees who have the real purport of the Vedas. They criticize, and you become a block for others. Oh, well, listen, he even has the name Acharya in there. Oh, this Acharya, he's saying this, let's follow him. He's saying Varnashram Dharma is the eternal thing. Matter of fact, even in these verses, you'll see this person here who translated this book made a mistake here, saying Varnashram Dharma is eternal. It's not. Varnashram Dharma comes and goes. See, that's not eternal because we're not this body, we're spiritual beings. See? The government is not Varnashram Dharma, ultimately. The government is love of God. That love that Radha has for Krishna. There you go. Now that's eternal. If you want to call something religion, that's the eternal religion. You religiously follow love of God forever. Religiously. With respect, honor, and ecstasy. The kings will be mostly thieves, and the occupations of men will be stealing, lying, and needless violence. And already, see, because of technology, you see everything's speeded up. The kings are already they're like that. See, the occupations of men will be stealing, lying, and needless. See, their occupation, especially the leaders. Needless violence, killing people, you know, all because of population control. Ultimately, this is the control by the Lord. So if we need to go into the deeper purpose of the Lord, why is all this stuff happening beyond the superficial causes? You know, it's interesting. Paul said, we don't wrestle with flesh, we're dealing with principalities. See? So principalities, there was still some wrestling going on. See, with the Christians, because they're still dealing with the good and the evil. See? Oh, this is good. See, they admit mix in the Holy Spirit with the good of the world. Mixing. This is good, this is evil. Let's just good bias and all that. Mixing, alloy. Okay? The devotees of Lord Chaitanya, they don't struggle much until there may be some struggle in the beginning until you have ecstatic devotion. Okay? See? You live in God, in Krishna, you live in His Word, and He lives in you. What else do you need? What else needs to be done, accomplished? So basically, that's it, man. Kali Yuga is advancing very fast, and the revelation to me is because of technology. That's why it's speeded up now. Otherwise, it would be a lot longer. All these symptoms now, early in the time of Kali Yuga. And so the Lord says, also in the Bible, He said, the Lord is speeding up because of the elect, for the sake of the elect. Basically, if you're a part of the corrupt population and you're not interested at all, the Lord's getting rid of it. It's like, this verse, without extraction, without love of God, the whole world is useless. The whole universe is useless. We're doing useless things. We're actually useless. How do I end this here? Thank you.